If you want to know how I felt about this movie, enough said. Ha! Yes. What is up, you guys? CeCe Clemons, aka Vibin Weirdo. Y'all. Guardians of the freaking Galaxy Volume 3. Let me tell you something. We'll just get right into it. Drink water. I might mention it later. Let me get right into it. Alright, y'all. So, I was excited to watch Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Now, I've always been honest about this. The first and second Guardians of the Galaxy films, they were great. They were good. They were cool. But not my favorites. But I'm the person that can admit, even if it's not my favorite, or if I didn't love it as much as others, it's still a good movie. Still a great film. I'm able to do that. So going into it, I was excited to watch it because I love watching movies and superhero films come to life. But I wasn't having high expectations of it blowing my mind or being crazy like the other two, right? But I knew that this was the third and final ones for this installment with James Gunn, which is sad, but he's working on other projects with DC, which I'm excited about, especially after watching this. Woo! I was excited before, but it's just more now. It's crazy. So going into it, I was like, I'm going to probably enjoy it. It's going to be cool. Oh boy. Y'all. Believe the hype on this one. The hype around it, how great it is, the best Marvel film in years. Believe it. Believe all of it. 6 out of 5. 11 out of 10. Whatever you want to do, however you want to scale it. It was above and beyond amazing. And I can't believe I'm saying that about this. I mean, I can, but I haven't felt this way about any other Guardians of the Galaxy films. I've loved the characters, especially Drax. I love Dave Bautista, childhood wrestling. Oh, it is what it is. And Vin Diesel is Groot and Rocket. It's just like Zoe Saldana, of course. Chris Pratt, he's cool. Everybody likes him. All right. Zoe Saldana, however you pronounce it. The casting was perfect. Of course, you've seen most of these characters in other films. Some new faces in there, which is really good. What's his name? William Poulter. He played Adam Warlock. Really, really great. He did a great job. Yeah, I don't want to talk about this for 20 years because I think I could. But the movie is 2 hours and a half. So plan a 3-hour trip escape when you go to watch this. Between trailers and the movie, and you know Marvel is going to have post and end credit scenes. So just round that up to a 3-hour time frame you're going to be at the movies. This is worth it. The movie, with it being that long, it's been longer. It was paced so well. There was the right amount of action scenes and the story building as well. Perfect balance. I was engaged throughout. There was no point in the movie where I was like, oh, it's time to go to the restroom. There was nothing like that. And oh my gosh, we got into Rocket's origins. I never thought I would respect an animated animal character so much. Of course, he's more than just an animal. And we get into the depths of that in this. I wasn't expecting that, but we got to the root and the origin of him and why he's the way he is. And it was dope. It was dope, and it made me respect Rocket and have a love for him, honestly. Have a love and respect for him that I didn't have. I mean, respect, but like a love and respect for him, I didn't have that in the prior films. I always loved like how they were together and like had that bond, that family type bond. But man, his origin was like, man, I watched it with my dad. I'm like, oh my God, this is awesome. Like, what is happening right now? He's like, I know, right? Like, this is crazy. I'm going to be over dramatic. There were some emotional moments in here. People keep asking me, oh, did you cry? It's like, no, but I was close. There were some scenes and I was like, what are y'all doing? This is not what we came here to do. We did not come here to do this. Not very emotional throughout the film. It does have a great balance of funny and serious. Absolutely worth a rewatch. I'm watching this again. I would have worn this in this video, but I was like, no, this deserves to be worn for the first time when I watch it again. I haven't taken a shower yet. This needs to be on a clean body at a clean movie theater when I watch it for the second time. whatever. Get your butt up, go to that movie. It's worth it. It's worth the experience. I watched it in 3D. I'm not a big 3D fan, but that was the only time slot I had available for the quality of movie that I wanted to watch. And it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. It was really good. After like a few minutes, you get adjusted, and it's very fun. It's pretty cool. I wouldn't say it's like anything different, make like a major difference than if you did standard, but it's cool. It's a little different. Altogether, there was some scenes where it were just like, oh my God, this is so good. Oh my gosh. Ah! And it's like, there were certain parts I'm like, I gotta come back and rewatch this. I have to relive this experience. That moment, that scene, I have to come back and relive that. I'm not going to get that on my TV where it's bigger than me. It's like this big and it's like in my face with the sound. I was like, there was like probably 5-6 moments. Yeah, James Gunn did his thing. He wrote and directed this. There were certain parts where it was slow motion and it wasn't quick. You could really see what was going on. Y'all know I love slow motion scenes. It was done so good. Like actually getting into the action, like seeing everything in details. And just like, oh my God. Yeah, this was amazing. This was an amazing film. I can't stress that enough. The music selection was on point. Music was lit. As always, that's one of their standouts, the music selection for these films. But yeah, music selection was great. I feel there was a huge missed opportunity. And I don't know if they've used it before in other films or if they couldn't, or they just didn't think of it. But for Rocket, there's a song from Gorillaz called Rocket. It's not like Rocket, it's like Rockit. But I feel there was a huge missed opportunity to use that song for Rocket, especially if they're going over his origins and everything throughout the movie. So I was like, oh my God, I want to hear this so bad. You guys can probably just YouTube it, or I'll like, if I remember, I'll drop the link in the comments for y'all. But that just shows y'all I need to tap more into my music elements and stuff, because I be doing this stuff all the time. This is the best I've seen, the best Marvel movie. Somebody said since Avengers, and I'm okay. But since Shang-Chi came out, this is the best that's come out as of recent. I cannot tell y'all if I think it's my favorite out of all of them, or better than Shang-Chi. I have to think some more business weeks on that, and months after it's on digital. When it's on digital or Disney Plus, that's when I really know. Because if I'm not rewatching it there, I liked it, I could love it, but maybe not as much as others that I keep rewatching. I feel like this is going to be one of those for me. They were just so cool. So it was funny. It was hilarious. It was so good. But it's definitely at the top. It's definitely up there with my favorites, Captain Marvel and Shang-Chi and Thor Ragnarok, for sure. So it's definitely in like right after that. I don't know what order. It doesn't matter. Marvel don't care. So yeah, absolutely watch it. There's some hilarious moments in there. I'm not gonna give too much details, but there's a scene in there with Groot that has to be my favorite like scene of the whole movie. This movie it was good. It was so well done. It was great. It was great. Worth the trip to the movies with the visual effects, the way it was directed, everything about it. 11 out of 10, 6 out of 5. Woohoo. Yep. And the last thing I'll say, we got some novices out here, and it's okay because everybody's not the same. They'll leave before the mid-credit scene hits, and it's like, don't you know, what are you doing? Marvel doesn't care because people are paying money to buy the tickets to watch the movie. They already got their money, but still, it's like, what are you doing? This is their thing. And then people leave before the end credit scene. I can understand that, but it's like, so we're just the only ones in here that's gonna watch the end credit scene. Like, y'all crazy. That's just a little like movie watching nerd stuff for me. But yeah, if you're watching a Marvel movie and you're not a huge Marvel fan, at least stay for there's gonna be a scene after the credits start rolling. So just stay for that. All right, so that is all. Oh man, I talked about this for almost 20 minutes, so I'm gonna have to cut this down. Absolutely loved it. Highly recommend. Yes. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new. Drink your water. I mentioned it earlier, and I remembered to say it at the end. So drink your water is good for you. And that's it. Peace.